All right, here's second in this series of videos. We're going to dive deep into platform framing, and I want to specifically talk about walls. So here is our familiar drawing, figure 3.1 from the textbook. Last time we talked about how the floor platform was built. Now let's talk about the walls. The walls rest on the floor platform. They don't go all the way down to the foundation. They're actually resting on the floor. And they start with a bottom plate, and that is this 2x4 that we're seeing right here, and it turns the corner and runs along the bottom. Here it is labeled bottom plate. Okay. Attached to the bottom plate are the studs. These are vertical members right here, and it's labeled right there, stud, vertical members. Okay. At the top of a wall, it's cut here, but then here is the top of the wall. Okay. At the top of the wall is a wall plate. For any load-bearing wall, which is most exterior walls and some interior walls, this will be a double top plate. It will be two 2x4s or two 2x6s. It's a double top plate. If you have an interior non-bearing wall, you could use a single plate, but most walls will have a double top plate. Okay. In this case, they are using some cross bracing right here. This is a little bit unusual to use this kind of cross bracing. The more common kind is a plywood sheathing, which is shown over on this side. Okay. Let's take a look at another picture of the same thing. So this is a section through the wall of a house, and down here we have the foundation with the sill plate, the anchor bolt. Here's the floor joist coming around. Here's that edge joist. Here is the plywood subfloor. Okay, that's all the floor plate we were talking about last time. Here's the wall construction, and that's this piece right here. We have the bottom plate. Another name for bottom plate is sole plate. Okay. Here's the wall stud. We are looking at we're looking at face view of the wall stud. Okay. And here is that double top plate. Now, if you have a two-story home, you will see the rest of this picture. You will see the second floor come in and rest on that wall. Here's our example from the brick veneer residence, and this is the same example that I've been showing, but we zoomed a little bit up the wall, and so what we can see is this wall. Here's the bottom plate resting on the floor platform, and then here is behind here, which we can't see, the wall stud. In this case, it's cut by the window framing, and at the top here's the double top plate. Now this wall has exterior sheathing. In this case, they're using 1/2-inch fiberboard, and it's got interior finish. In this case, they're using 1/2-inch gypboard. Next, we'll move on to talk about doors and windows.